really attracted to the antiquarian aesthetic of early cinematography. Edward Muybridge, who was the pioneer of that, shooting a sequence of images to capture a person moving, doing something simple like high jumping or running. We don't see in still photographs. We see in motion picture all the time. It's, you know, the still photograph is an abstraction of the way we see the world. It gives us the ability to be hyper aware of one moment that will never exist again. When people are too hyper aware of themselves, it brings out those emotions that they're trying to mask and hide. I've considered myself somebody who knows a lot about body language, and I've studied it, and even when I'm in moments where my emotions are taking me over, I have no control over my body language. When I'm feeling really awkward, or if I'm in front of a group giving a lecture and I'm feeling anxiety, my tone of voice is going to be higher, I'm going to be speaking a lot quicker. I have no control over that until I'm genuinely calmed down and relaxed. So I think, when you put a camera up in somebody's face and they're feeling on guard and aware of themselves, that's when you are able to pick up on their reality of what they're feeling, their true emotion. I'm really fascinated with this concept that motion creates the emotion in our body language. When we smile, it's very difficult to feel sad, and when you frown, you actually start to feel that negative feeling. It's just like one small aspect of the greater body of work that I'm doing, is studying couples and physical attraction. But it was a young couple that I saw on the street of Vancouver a few years ago, a young lesbian couple that they were sort of the poster of the exhibition. A very, very beautiful image. Didn't have the grotesque elements of the male-female combination, but I would see them, and they both have different ethnicities, and they look completely different if you look at them separately. But somehow together, it was pretty obvious how they were attracted to each other, and their features just somehow seemed to match. So they were the first couple that I photographed for the project, and I photographed them separately in a very mugshot style, and then I layered their faces together, and it's so fascinating how their pupils lined up perfectly. The shape of their profiles mirrored each other, and these women look completely different in person. So I continued the study from there quite extensively and photographed about 50 couples. And from the 50 couples, 90% of them, the pupils will match up perfectly. From that, I started exploring my own relationships. I really started intensively exploring my own physical attraction with different people. When it was mutual, I would photograph our faces and layer them together, and I've started doing it with my friends. And if I want to explore romantic chemistry in my own life, I've got to approach it a little bit more organically now. It was funny because my curator for that show actually said to me one time, you're an artist that's acting like a scientist, and I kind of took it as a compliment, but I don't think he meant it to be one. Hi, my name is Katie Huisman. I'm a photographer. Don't say that. Don't know.